Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to today's coffee cup reading. Okay, this coffee cup reading is for all Aquarians and it's for March 2023. I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope it guides you, helps you, supports you in knowing what's coming and what you need to do. And of course, knowing it's just that on its own is pleasure. Now, my dear viewers, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome everyone. But those of you who are new to the channel, be mindful that prior to doing the coffee cup, I meditate and get in connection with all your guiding angels. That I'm given a lot of information which I write down and give you that on at the end of the coffee cup. So, my dear viewers, without any further ado, here we go. This is what your coffee cup looks like. It's quite interesting. Yes, a lot of things happening here. Wow. Let us begin with the beginning, and I'll put my glasses on and we begin. Okay, what is the first thing that I'm seeing here? This is connected to the ending. Oh yeah, when that happens is very interesting. Okay, so what are they trying to tell you here? It looks to me like a warning that wealth can bring a whole new set of issues. So you need to avoid any kind of higher risk projects. For those of you who are thinking or contemplating on starting something, I just feel like the truth might be hidden from you. Something will fail. Projects, higher risk projects will fail. There's something about theft even, perhaps, financial loss, gambling losses. Very, very important here. So whatever you're doing, don't take any shortcuts. That's the only advice I can think of now. Don't take any shortcuts. Avoid any temporary fixes, like, your financial problems. Let's do this quickly and I'll fix that problem. Let's do this. This is, a sure deal. Just be very careful. Think always long term so you can overcome this problem. Save money. Invest in anything that is concrete and low risk. You just can't afford to do anything other than that, because there's a lot of money coming, it seems like, because this is connected to the ending here. So there might be a lot of money showing in this sector that they're talking about it right at the beginning. Now, at this point in time, it does look that there are money blocks, some issues, being blocked financially or being stuck in something or something. Yeah, something not quite going the way you want, or perhaps you're trying to get out of a situation and bring forth abundance in a different avenue, sort of. Or maybe you're looking at stability in your finances. I also see water around this area, so this situation. There could be travel because of stability for work. There could be, water-related jobs. That's another possibility. That is also, yeah. I also see water energy, someone of like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces being very supportive, giving you advice, or even, they might be in a position to offer you a job or offer you something. But you need to really pay attention to what is the advice, or what is being entrusted for you to do. Like, just look at the details so that there won't be any issues. I do see that there are matters of truth, integrity, and fairness. So you need to take responsibility for your own actions now. Very important. Every action you take is going to have a big effect in your life. So be decisive and move forward. I also see that legal matters like court cases, law matters are going to be resolved in your favor. But you do need to be very careful in who you trust when it comes to situations such as lawyers, and there might be something from the past that might have happened that is going to keep you alert. So be alert when you are dealing with lawyers, but I do see justice is going to be in your favor, especially if someone has done the wrong thing by you. I feel like something magnificent is going to happen to sort of compensate for that. Stepping forward in confidence, I can see you doing that, and I can see you taking up a challenge. You're seeing what lies ahead and you're calculating everything, and you are very courageous. I feel like some of you are starting a new project, or buying a new what is it? Having the courage to do this. It's not a normal business. It might be a, like, how can I say this? It could be like a sidekick, a side business, sort of like buying something to be able to you know, very bizarre. Well, you are stepping up forward with this, but I do feel like it is some sort of a business. Now, at times, you might be considering doing this alone, but there might be somebody joining you, because I do see team project, like, or you might be needing people to contribute towards your venture, this whatever you're starting, this new business. Partnerships are there advisable by the universe to go into partnership, perhaps with someone, because your hard work, so that you can see rewards, so that you can see that your efforts are not wasted. I guess, you know, what I'm trying to say here is that preparations and good planning is going to pay off 100%. There's profit, yes, but your competence, you might need support. You might need one more person with you. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. You are competent, you are capable, but to do everything right by the eyes of others, or perhaps for yourself, or in regard to this project, you do need support. You do need someone. So if there is someone offering to support, think about it, because there's a lot of profits made. You do need support. You do need strength. This isn't easy, even though it looks simple, but it's not simple. It doesn't look simple. It looks like you need help. You need support with whatever you're starting. It needs two people. That's what I'm trying to say. It needs two people. Don't give in, and don't give in to doubt or suspicion. What I'm trying to say to you is, so that you won't give way to disappointment, be honest with the truth. Be honest with yourself, and you know, see the reality of. You know, I know it's hard to deal with others. I agree. Like when you're in business, I always say, like, you know, try to do business on your own. But this particular matter, the expectations, you know, you got to keep your expectations real and know that alone, maybe it's going to be hard to do without support, without help. But what's beautiful about this is that there is an angelic being. The light is coming through. The angel of strength is going to be there, transform situations and bring forth, you know, a lot of success. But you just got to be very aware. Now, this next chapter is a bit strange, because I feel like there's some sort of what's the word, someone a bit aggressive, let's just say. You feel all tied up. You feel like you're not able to cope with this person. There could be abuse, there could be hostility, there could be problems, issues. I'm seeing the Chinese year of the goat here. I'm seeing somebody tied up and not being able to move freely. There could be some sort of situation that is going to bring a lot of dissatisfaction, a lot of disappointment. And, you know, some of you are, you know, you might be dealing with someone with a bad attitude. That could be it, a bad attitude. And you want to take action and you want to leave the situation, whether it's a work matter or a relationship matter. It just shows you're real sort of locating or leaving or looking elsewhere for happiness. You're just not happy in this situation. So there is a dramatic change in your life, and you want to carry on with these new plans and just leave the situation because you can't handle it. And I do see you transcending, which is really wonderful. But at the same time, I'm seeing a chapter of your life come to an end, a very painful chapter, a chapter where you will not give it a chance anymore. That's it. You're leaving and you're putting your foot down, and there's no second chances. So it's a wonderful thing in a way, because I feel like you're expanding from this, and the light is coming to your life. This toxic situation is put to an end. You're growing and transforming your life to a better situation. You don't want to deal with this matter anymore because there's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. You know, there could have been, you're setting boundaries and you don't want to. You're angry at what's been happened, what's been said, or the abuse you were getting. So whatever it is, it's over. You're leaving. And you're leaving with pride, and you're very happy. But you know what? There is that from the universe saying, wait, not because of the relationship or this job that you're leaving, not because of that. But in general, they're saying there is abundance coming. there's something much better coming. So it could be in regard to the relationship, or it could be in regard to the money that they said don't invest, don't risk anything. Could be that too. They didn't say don't invest. They said just be careful. They were saying about, you know, what to invest in. Now they're saying something incredible is coming. Just wait, a little bit of wait, and you will be amazed at what's coming. I see you empowered big time once you're leaving the situation. I see that there's a very loving, caring kind of a relation with someone that's booming or starting. And I see also a child and parent kind of a situation doing really well. It could be that you are becoming an authority, or you're having the strength, the power, the control over a situation, and everything is falling into place for you. Your dreams are being realized. I see that. And I see also that you are taking over. You're assuming control of your life without anyone interfering, without anyone causing any disruption to it. You are taking on the responsibilities. You want to protect and defend this situation. And you're capable of doing it. Okay. I just had to fix my chair. Yes, so I do see that you are moving to a better place. I see you becoming empowered. I see from now to 5 weeks maybe from the time you see this card, there's a new lifestyle, a new doorway that's opening. This is so different than what you're used to. You're moving forward. You're taking a step and step. They're so excited. It's going to bring you very quick success, a lot of happiness. I also feel like it's time for you now to gain happiness, to gain profit. Okay, sometimes I see the weirdest things. Okay, yeah, I see like divine timing is at play now, and you need to seize the moment because it's so fantastic what you are actually going to achieve. Like waiting for something is over. For those of you who've been waiting to get somewhere, you're moving fast. Something incredible is happening. A doorway opens to a lot of success, a lot of happiness, and yeah, people who have lost their jobs, it's just something big is happening, something amazing is starting. People are in transition, looking for better jobs. Yeah, so that is wonderful. And there's so much to celebrate. I see there's so much to celebrate here. And how to deal with this. Yeah, when I see strange things, I just try to sort of look at it in a different way. Okay, let's just see. Okay, so I'm seeing celebrations. There's a lot to celebrate. A lot of happiness, enjoying, you know, good luck, being very lucky. I do see a relationship sort of very waiting, like there's a waiting period for it. Somebody that might be doing something, there might be far, there might be a distance between you and this person. You're not, but you might be having sort of like communications and love and embracing over the social media kind of a computer, like an internet kind of connection. There is sort of that technology connecting you to someone. But I'm seeing that at the same time, something comes to an absolute end and a new beginning that starts. It's going to give you abundance of joy and happiness. You're forgiving those who hurt you because of this great abundance that's coming to you. I also see that you're resolving a lot of issues that you had in the past, and now you're moving forward very happy. There's a lot of happiness coming your way. There is a big giant turnaround in your life for the better, a renewal of life, a new life. It's like you're starting fresh and you are on top of a mountain. It's like you're feeling on top of the world. I also see someone new entering your life, someone very charming, very generous, very emotional. There's a lot of passion, emotion. You know, someone with a very like a generous personality, generous in a way that they're so loving perhaps. And the sun is shining on this path, this situation. The sun is shining and bringing you abundance of happiness and warmth in this situation. I see you near water, or you might be considering water. There's also fish. You might be considering fish. It's not two fish, so I can say it's Pisces. It's just one fish. Fish is also about water and fish and luck, extreme luck. You're going back to what you used to love doing, something you're capable of doing, something you were not able or you were prevented before, now you're able to do. You're being moved forward. You're reevaluating what you love, what you want, what you don't want. You're going through that. And I see that a lot of changes are happening. you are willing to express love. And I see here that there is this beautiful shell. And there's number 3. So you want to, I feel so, and there's a beautiful key and a seahorse. There could be some of you thinking about starting a family or considering adopting or even having a pet. There is something like that in your mind probably. There is a pet in the story. I also see that there is a dog here. Some of you might be, a dog can be either a child or a pet. It could represent either, or could be literally the dog. So you may be considering something to do in regards like wanting a pet around or wanting a child or starting like family. There's that nurturing feeling, but a lot of healing. I guess this is going to give you a lot of healing. It's connected to the Chinese year of the snake also here. And I see also one major hurdle is passed. You are transcending it and you're embracing your emotions. You're allowing your feelings to come out. You're accepting who you are and accepting to enjoy this part of your life. Love, love, love is in the air. I can see that. Love is growing and growing. And I feel like there is unconditional love. There is an angelic, heavenly gift of love. The angel of love is giving you the gift of love. I feel like there's so much passion. I can't see Cupid. I'm seeing an angel. So passion, affection, attraction, all those things. Like, and so, how can I say this? And so much, and plenty between you and someone just starting or reaching to levels beyond measure, like eternal love. I'm seeing marriage. I'm seeing a connection, a soul connection, an everlasting promise, and a connection beyond where you are today. Amazing. And what's amazing, I got chills as I'm saying this. I started getting really cold, so deep, so effective. Water energy, water, 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 so much water. So what is in the midst of the water? Let me just go deeper. Just let me go deeper. So I am seeing the crab. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 crabs. Cancer. Cancer. They've got cancer in them. They're filled with cancer. They might not be born under the sun sign of Cancer, but there is so much cancer. There are 2 fish, so there is a drop of Pisces for some of you. But it's Cancer. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 crabs. 4 crabs that just emphasizes the power of Cancer. So they've got Cancer in them, July born or June. Late June, July. And there is a little bit of air. There could be a little bit of Aquarius in them because I see the water banner, which is yourself, but Aquarius is there also. The other energy that I see is a possibility of a Libra. There's 1 scale, 1 Libra. Now, talking about air, we have Gemini, also very strong. 1, the symbol of Gemini, which is, 1, 2, 3, 4 Gemini. So they are a combination of Gemini, Cancer. This person, they're very caring, very loving, very, what's the word? Very homely. They can be very nurturing, extremely nurturing, and you will love that about them. There's also Taurus in them and a bit Libra, but Taurus. A lot of Taurus and a lot of Libra. I can say a lot of Libra because there's 2 now. I'm seeing 2 Taurus and 2 Libras. They've got that also as a backup, so you know some of them, but the majority that you need to know is Gemini and Cancer. The majority of the signs within this person, they could be born, what was it that I said? For example, they could be born Taurus, but they've got a lot of Cancer in them and a lot of Gemini. They've taken over. Cancer and Gemini have taken over. Now there is a little bit of Virgo, 1 Virgo here, the symbol of Virgo, 1 2 Aries. There's 2 Aries and 2 Leo also. For some of you, the fire energy could be Leo in them. Some of you, it could be Aries in them. But there's no mention of Sagittarius, but there is the mention of the extreme, extreme water, which was all the Cancer we were talking about. And of course, the Gemini, exceptionally Gemini. Now let's have a look further to see what Chinese animals I can see in regard to the relationships that are forming or escalating from March onwards. And I see a beautiful, wonderful 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 horses. Horse, Chinese year of the horse. My God in heaven. Those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the horse, or this person could be born in the Chinese year of the horse, you're tying the knot. This is real. This is the real deal, especially those of you who are born in the Chinese year of the rat. Now listen to this carefully because I just got chills, so I got to repeat it. Whenever I get chills like this, it's deep. Those of you born in the Chinese year of the rat, you're tying the knot, you're getting married to Chinese year of the horse. There's 5 horses, and there are 3 rats. Chinese year of the rat, 3 of them. So the rat and the horse are united. They are getting deeper and deeper, and the love is escalating, or the relationship is escalating to high levels of reaching to everlasting promise that I was talking about, marriage, future. I'm also seeing 2 tigers here. I'm going to talk about them because it could be you, or the person might be born in the Chinese year of the tiger. But the strongest one, the 5 horses, we can't deny the fact that the horse has taken over this cup. 5 horses and 3 Chinese year of the rat. Remember, the horse it's always about freedom, and they need their freedom. But well, guess what? I just saw 1, 2, 3 monkeys. Chinese year of the monkey is also involved in this situation. For those of you, some of you could be, instead of the horse or the rat, you could be with the monkey, or there could be you could be the Chinese year of the monkey, and you could be ending up with tying the knot with the Chinese year of the horse. Finally, no, there is 3 more. 1, 2, 3, the dragon. Chinese year of the dragon here, very strong. 1, 2, 3. 3 dragons. The letter C there, very strong. And I see 2 snakes. 1, 2 snakes. Chinese year of the dragon 3 times, which emphasizes and makes the intensity of it overwhelming. Then we have 2 snakes and 2 goats and 2 dogs. Okay, so these are the Chinese years that you will be connected with. But of course, the majority take over. The letter C was there. I'm seeing also something else. Now that we've talked about this, there is a big whale, a giant whale here. Now, the whale and everything that's around the whale talks about money, investments, law of attraction. What else? Abundance, big money, transmutations in your money life. This is about not only the whale is abundance in everything, in money, yes, but even in life, in everything in life, in love. It's about investing wisely in everything you do. You have the power now to choose what you want. You have the power to align with love, with money, harmony, peace, having everything, all your requests, everything you've wanted, everything you've been praying for, slowly will be all given to you. Starting March, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see the signs in March. I'm seeing miracles around this whale. Miracles are going to take place and bring you extreme success. You will see magic at play. You will see miracles. I call magic sometimes. It means what miracles give you are miracles, but it's like you will see transformations and changes that are beyond normality, beyond normality. You are escalating to heights. You are reaching to levels beyond where you are today. I see the light coming into your life and bringing you achieving a lot of your goals. All the pieces are falling together for you, and you're having it all. Unexpected large money is coming from this whale also. Big money. Money that will change your life. There is vacation also. Some of you are going on a honeymoon or vacation. Change of home to a better place and changing your position in life. Money is changing your job, your business. Maybe you're thinking moving from job to business. That's a possibility. But a sense of love, a sense of happiness, a sense of luck, feeling lucky, feeling fulfilled is there big time. Big time. So, wow. I'm just shocked and overwhelmed at what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing like a wish at the end of this whale, at the top of the whale here. I'm seeing a wish wand, like a wand, like this, a wish wand, which means a lot of your wishes, your deepest desires will be granted. That is magnificent. Wow, this whale. I'm just going to try to align it in a way so I can take a picture of this whale, because this whale, yeah, like that. That's it. So I feel like this whale is the biggest thing that's happened in your life. And it's all surrounding it is all not only light, but there is like wishes being granted. Rewards, material possessions, attainment, happiness, problems solved, emotional happiness, fulfillment, exceptional wealth and money coming big time. Big time. So anyway, that's the end of it. But what I want to do is go to the paper to see what your guardian angels have said. Let's see what we can connect from here to there. Choices. It says you have all the choices. But the most important choice, they're saying, to love yourself. to have self-love so that you can also choose what is right for you. Water energy. Oh my God. Do you remember we said Cancer, 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 Cancer? And there was Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. But water energy is Cancer. There was so much Cancer there. Cancerian, the Cancer sign. I even said born in July, June, end of June, July, Cancer. Remember that, because this is the clue. There is a temple. Faith. Don't lose faith. Many of you are going to temples, getting married. Marriage is also to do with temples, you know, promising forever, taking an oath, making an oath, churches, temples, all of that. Faith. Don't lose faith. Have faith. Everything will be great. And you are destined for a beautiful oath or a gift from the heavens. Caution is needed. Okay, so I did see caution at the beginning of the reading. Yes, there was caution here. So caution is needed. There is the butterfly in transformation and something slowing down. Yeah, I see that. But caution is needed in your actions, especially in regard to money. That's why I said to you the beginning and the end are united, because the end was this abundance. And they're saying when abundance comes at the beginning of the reading, they were saying when a lot of money comes, you start getting, you might be thinking of doing something quickly because you think you can afford it. And it's okay, I'll try this. But no, they're saying be careful. So caution is needed. What to trust and who to trust and when to trust. That's very important. Trust in regard to caution. There's a lot of enjoyment. Remember I said there's playing and fun and happiness? Well, there is a lot of enjoyment coming. Oh my God, Cancer. You see, I had 5 Geminis, but Cancer was mentioned. Cancer. Wow, Cancer again. Okay, we've got metal. Now, metal can mean many things. One of which could be a Cancerian born in the Chinese year of, for example, what did we have? The horse, maybe the horse, the metal horse, which is the gold. Even the Chinese astrology has its elements. So we've got metal, gold, this could be the clue about the Chinese year that they're born, the Cancerian. This is really a deep clue. Metal, what else could metal be? It could be a Cancerian person working with metal, working with jewelry, with metal, welding or something like that. But metal is there. Okay. Help provided. So you will be provided with help. Or some of you could be provider of help, support. Okay, I was given, this is really bizarre, help provided. Then I was given something about apples. I don't know what apples could signify, that you need to eat more apples, you need to refrain from eating apples. Everybody will deal with this in a different, or you could be starting a farm of apples. But the most important one was support times twice. I was given the word support twice. Help, provided, support-wise, then provider. So you could be working towards something to do, care, a supporter, providing support for somebody, helping others, or doing a job that is to do with helping, providing support. That could be also possible. Or you could be working as a caregiver. That's another possibility. There is a separating situation where you are separating, moving away from something. We saw that here. You were leaving a situation. And something very interesting coming up. Something very interesting. What else? I've got that. Yes, now we will do the names. The names are R for Rome. Names, beginning of names, initials, a letter that will make, that will be very significant, very important in March. We've got R for Rome or Rose. We have, oh, okay, this is I. I've got I 3 times. I for indigo, I for Ireland, Irish, times 3. So those of you that are connected to I, the name I, like it 3 times was given, which is, it just magnifies the importance of I. Those of you with names that begin with I, shout out from your guardian angels, and they're saying, you know, you're the one, like, you know, pay attention. Then I was given 2 A's, A for Antarctica, apples, yeah, apples, twice, okay, A. Then I was given L for love or like. Then there was H for honey or horse, and then I was given a G for Georgia or Glenda the witch or whatever. I can't think of anything. Golden, gold. So they're the letters that I was given, and they're very important for you to pay attention to them. Then I was given 2 numbers. Number 2, which is Chinese year of the ox or buffalo. Somebody born in February, like yourself, Aquarius. Those Aquarians who are born in February. Could be somebody like Pisces. There was 2 fish there. Pisces. Or it could be, it's all about, number 2 itself is about abundance happening in relationships. So transformations, relationships ending, relationships evolving to marriage, relationships moving around. There's all these like partnerships, everything to do with the relationships, romantic and otherwise. Abundance is going to take place in relationships, romantic ones and otherwise, from the time you see this cup up to 2 months from now. Then we got number 7. Those of you born on the 7th, those of you born on the 2nd, it's all, you know, connected. Number 7, those of you buying property, that's number 7. Those of you buying property or business, that's number 702. 7 is about freedom. 7 is about spirituality, independence. 7 is about the Chinese year of the horse. We had 5 horses. Wow. Even here, the 6th horse, Chinese year of the horse, 7. Number 7, connected to the Chinese year of the horse. We had 5 horses, so the horse has been nominated big time for Aquarius. 2 is connected to Aquarius. So yeah, a lot of Aquarians are marrying horses. Chinese year of the horse. Remember that? And I can't wait to hear the comments about this. This is really big. Now, 7, July, people born in July, of course, which is, again, Cancer. Cancer. Oh my God. It's so simple. Like, could be a Cancerian horse or even Aquarius, Gemini, Cancer horse. That gives you the whole combination, doesn't it? It's just shocking. It's amazing when they refine it to this, when the gods and the universe and the guardian angels refine everything to this level. So Chinese year of the horse, I'm just in awe because it's 6, the 6th horse I got today. And it's about freedom, independence. And it's also about people born in July, which are Cancerians and Leos. And we got 7 up from the time you see this cup all the way up to 7 weeks or up to July. There is going to be freedom, independence, and a lot of spirituality. That's why we had temple up here, temple. A lot of spirituality, a lot of divine intervention in your life, and incredible happiness, freedom, and abundance with the whale in your cup. My God in heaven, that was truly magnificent. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I got chills all over. I'm still cold, and yet it's a warm day. It's a beautiful day, and I shouldn't be cold, but all this is affecting me. And I hope to hear from you, to see what you are going to get out of this, because I'm not an Aquarius, but I'm just shocked at what's happening, and the depth of this, and also the precision of this. The precision is just overwhelming. That we got to know that Cancer, Gemini, Chinese year of the horse played a big role in this cup for all Aquarians. Wow. I look forward to hearing from you. Give me thumbs up if you enjoyed this, if you can relate to this, if it resonates with you. Also, remember, don't forget, my dear viewers, for those of you who are new, to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell so that it notifies you as to when things are happening. And keep watching for the next and the next and the next readings coming. And I wish you abundance of blessings and love and light to all of you. Namaste.